I want to thank BET for... Excuse me, Kanye, I'm going to let you continue, but...
I'm trying to defend your girl, man.
A pugilist is a fighter, a boxer. What a conscious pugilist understands. Sometimes the person standing beside you can teach you just as much as the person standing across from you. 15 years ago today, two of the biggest forces in hip-hop did something nobody knew was guaranteed to work. Jay-Z and Kanye West shared the throne. August 8, 2011. Watch the throne. By then, neither man needed the other to become successful. Jay was already an icon. Kanye had already become a superstar. To enormous talents, to enormous brands, two men accustomed to being the biggest voice in the room. Yet somehow, they found enough common ground to create something together. And maybe that's what makes the story even more interesting today. Because 15 years later, they're no longer standing together the way they once were. Their relationship fractured publicly over the years. Kanye aired grievances. Jay addressed their problems through his music and interviews. There were periods of reconciliation, but the partnership that gave us Watch the Throne never truly returned to what it was. And there's a lesson hiding in that. We spend so much time learning how to overcome enemies, but nobody teaches us how to preserve relationships after success. Sometimes adversity brings people together. Success reveals the differences that adversity ignores. That's where awareness matters, because the ego doesn't disappear when you become successful. Success often gives the ego a bigger microphone. The Conscious Pugilist says, "Not every punch deserves a counter. Not every word deserves a response. I let my ego work the minutes, but my witness calls the fight." Because sometimes maturity isn't knowing how to fight. It's having enough awareness to recognize what's worth fighting for and what's worth protecting. And that's why Watch the Throne means something different 15 years later. It's no longer just an album about the kings at the height of their power. It's a photograph of a moment. Two men who were able to put whatever differences they had aside long enough to create something neither could have created exactly the same way alone. And maybe that's the real lesson. Not every relationship is meant to last forever. Not everyone makes it to the next chapter. But consciousness requires us to ask, did my ego destroy something my higher self should have protected? A pugilist knows how to fight another man. A conscious pugilist has to know when not to. Because sometimes, the opponent is your own reflection. 15 years later, we can still watch the throne. We just can't watch them sit on it together. Peace, and may God bless you.